I do want to play this Aaron clip before we end it for tonight, and then I will raid Scampoli because if he's riding off into the sunset for a while, we really need to show him some love tonight. Even though I'm looking at my donos, and frankly, you guys didn't show me a whole lot of love tonight. Felt a lot of love last night when Trump was winning, and now everybody's turning their fucking backs on me. So at least hit the like button. I want to do another little quick psychological sad breakdown. I make another prediction in the world of Aaron Imholt. Holy shit. This is one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen somebody admit, like in a video or on a live stream, but this one's rough. Strap in for this, kids.
You know, we came up like $140 short. And then I put something on Toe Boys. I'm like, guys, we got our ass kicked 3 times in the last week. That kind of sucks, especially as we're just getting back into the positive. And somebody showed up with $100, and I thought that was really cool of them. So thank you very much. Awesome. I appreciate it. But so then I was kind of bummed after the show. And I just...
Even after your $100, he was bummed.
Started looking. I'm like, well, let's see what we've got there, got out there in the sales and marketing world. Let's just check it out.
You were looking for a job. Let's not spin it, Aaron. So Aaron's like, just to fuck around. Just as, you know what? So I started checking job applications, like as a goof. I started signing up for DoorDash, like as a goof. I thought it'd be a funny goof to like pick up people's food and then be like, surprise, I'm making content. No, it's okay. It's all right, buddy. We're looking for a job. Bro, if you thought leftist cope about the election was bad, the cope about his radio career is wild.
I'm full-time. I'm just looking because I'm like, look, let's be prepared.
Aaron's talking about looking for a job the way Vito from The Sopranos was talking about getting caught in a gay club. Guys, it's a fucking joke. I'm here. Like, it's just a fucking joke.
And I'm glad I have a sales and marketing background because holy shit, like as shitty as the economy is, that is the one thing. That is the one thing that everyone still needs. Jesus Christ. So I did that. And then I think we needed to miss today. I think we needed to take a loss today.
Guys, we needed to make no money today. It was the perfect thing for the universe or something.
Because it inspired, how I told you I've been being a chicken shit about like contacting the broadcasting company about what we've been talking about the last year or two?
Get ready for this. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt your bones. If anyone, trigger warning for anyone who has self-awareness, this is going to hurt your bones.
I got in touch with them today. And I've been too chicken shit to talk to him because of what's been going on lately.
What?
And I wrote to him. I got in touch. He's a busy guy. And he gets back to me today and he says, hey, I'm really sympathetic to what's going on with you. That really sucks, but it sounds like you're getting through it. Blah, 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 blah. And then he goes, you're still on our radar. You're still the guy. You're still going to do this. And then,
Oh, I itch. I'm itching. I'm itching. Lucas, he doesn't understand what that means. That's what I'm saying. Dude, it's always a win for the toe. I saw that, like, I don't even like Aaron, and I was like, oh, stop doing this to yourself, man. Look, it's funny, right? When I got blacklisted from strip clubs, right, which was a real complaint, that one of the complaints I took to court and lost. It's like a good old boy network. It's a small network of dudes in Tampa that own strip clubs. And I was locked out, right? The night I got my DUI, Actually, there was a fist fight that resulted in because of a meeting like this. But I know when I even knew back then, dude, Aaron, when I was younger than you, when I was like 30 years old, I understood that, like, hey, man, yeah, I asked around, dude. I put in a good word. And, yeah, if something comes up, dude, you're our guy. I know what that always meant. And I remember being, again, talking about the times when I was eating scoops of peanut butter to survive. Like, living at my ex-girlfriend's house. My car got repoed. I was still going through probation and shit. And, yeah, I would call people like Tony Hernandez and guys that I knew in the business. And they'd be like, dude, trust me, man. As soon as something opens up, dude, I put in a good word. I'm batting for him. Dude, I'm going to bat for you is another thing they'll say. I'm going to bat for you, dude. You're our guy. It's one of those things that drove me to selling Coke again, because I got to that point where I was like, ain't going to be no opportunities, and I got to pay these probation fees. Something's got to give.
And then he said something I've been hearing from literally everyone in every industry. This makes me so sad, and it actually made...
Oh, this is another thing. He's going to spin into, God, doesn't it suck how bad, like, this world doesn't have me in it? He's about to bring up another thing that, again... He doesn't, like, Aaron can't read people, what they're trying to lay down. He's like, then he told me something that's so big. He's about to talk about how the guy went on at length after saying, you're our guy, we're trying to get you in. But, man, the economy right now, marketing, you know, they're slashing budgets everywhere. He's trying to be nice and say, look, man, we'd love to get you in. You know, you're great. You know, you're my guy. But, you know, it's like they're slashing budgets. We're not making no money anywhere. You know, advertising money's down. Blah, 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 blah. And Aaron's taking all of this as like, I got insider knowledge. Everything to Aaron's a positive. I need that energy. I want to absorb your powers. I would give anything to absorb your it's like pure. It's beautiful in a way. This innocent, naive, oh boy, things are coming up Millhouse attitude. Like because the thing is, like, I'll admit, right, I'm funny. I can be brilliant at times. I have contributed a lot of great shit to ROTC and my own shows. I've had great moments. I'm capable of real brilliant moments in the playoffs. But off the court, I have my problems. I'm one of those guys where you go, man, that guy would be a first ballot Hall of Famer, but off the court, he's unsure of himself. He hates himself. He crumbles in the playoffs. He starts doing drugs and drinking, right? Like, I know where I come up short, right? If I could have your just unbridled positivity, if I could just have a little bit of that, if I could get just, not all of it, but just an eyedropper, just one drop, like a doink. Like, if I could just take a little drop, 1 in 1 gajillion of your unearned confidence, and that waking up every day going, oh boy, today's going to be the day for me. Like, if I could just have an ounce of that, I could take over the fucking world. I'd be the next Austrian painter, if you catch my drift. Aaron, I'm admitting it. I'm jealous of you. Went in for a job interview today. I said, that's great. You guys let me know when you're ready to have me start. And they said, you know, you're our guy, but, you know, we don't know if you're a good fit right now. And I said, you know what? Ooh, I'm not a good fit right now. I might be a good fit in the future. Sounds good. You know what I mean? Like, this is Aaron. It's like, you know what? That's a great idea. Let's do this. I just realized something. We could do this tonight. I want to be Aaron. I want to be Aaron. I want to be, you remember the movie Yes Man? I want to be a yes man. I am currently, I'm trying to figure out, all right, so here's what we're going to do. Sorry, I was trying to get a head start doing this. I want to be like Aaron. I want to be optimistic. Let me pop this out. Let's write to the Google ad, not the Google, I'm sorry, the Rumble ads team. I'm ready to turn over a new leaf, guys. I want to to think like Aaron, because Aaron's a positive guy. Maybe he will end up back on in radio, right? So, all right. So I'm gonna write them up. We're gonna follow up. We're gonna fix this tonight, guys. Yes, man, coming back. We're gonna be positive tonight. I'm gonna write another email to the Google ad reads department and see if we can't ask for my live reads back. So we're going to write to you Google ad reads. I like this. Aaron's got the good idea. He's back in the radio business. I'm still in the Google ad read business. Now, what do I mean by that? They just said, right, you're our guy. Just right now, times are tough, but we're thinking about you. Well, Rumble said, and I quote, I wrote, hey, follow-up question regarding ad reads. Greetings. It is I, the host of Nightwave Radio, Mersh. I'm currently hosting my show to a whopping 1,200 people thanks to your weird way of counting front page numbers. It's kind of awesome. Anyway, a while back I wrote to you guys about my inability to shill your totally high quality trademark symbol products on Rumble. I was told then that, quote, you will not be permitted to deliver live reads via studio at this time. As this was 10 days ago, depending on who you ask, this is absolutely a different time now, as depending on who you ask or how old they are, 10 days ago is totally a different time. How about at this time? Am I allowed to sell? This is absolutely a different time now, as depending on who you ask or how old they are, 10 days ago is totally a different time. How about at this time? Could I perhaps now be blessed with the ability to sell, hang on. How about this? No, actually, let's do this. How about at this time? I would imagine that trying to push cheap Chinese-built solar generators and subpar coffee has been a bit harder to do now that Trump has become our God Emperor once again. But as I stressed in my prior emails, my audience are some of the stupidest retards you've ever met. They trust me with their children, and yes, their children, and they absolutely shouldn't. Imagine how many bags of Chinese-built solar generators have been a bit harder to. Hang on. Imagine that trying to push cheap Chinese. Has been a bit harder to do now. Trump has become our God Emperor once again. But as I stressed in my prior emails, my audience is some of the stupidest retards you've ever met. Trust me, they trust me with their children, and they absolutely shouldn't. Imagine how many bags of subpar pea berry coffee I could dump on these idiots before it all goes bad. Sincerely. Mike. Positive. No, yeah, positive. Mike Sheely, host, Nightwave. Yeah. All right, there we go. I want to do this. Ready? All right, so follow-up recording ad reads. Greetings. It is I, the host of Nightwave Radio, Mersh. I am currently hosting my show to a whopping 1,200 people thanks to your weird way of counting front page numbers. It's kind of awesome. Anyway, a while back, I wrote to you guys about my inability to shill your totally high quality products on Rumble. I was told then that, quote, you will not be permitted to deliver live reads via studio at this time. This is absolutely a different time now, as depending on who you ask or how old they are, 10 days ago is a totally different time. How about at this time? Some in your ed department could argue that 10 days isn't a significant amount of time, but I could also bring Neil deGrasse Tyson to your corporate offices and he would scientifically armbar and choke these colleagues of yours out into oblivion with facts. I would imagine that trying to push cheap Chinese-built solar generators has been a bit harder to do now that Trump has become our God Emperor once again. Hang on. Panic buying is down. But, as I stressed in our prior emails, my audience are some of the stupidest retards you've ever met. They trust me with their children, and they absolutely shouldn't. Imagine how many bags of subpar peaberry coffee I could dump on these idiots before it all goes bad. Oh, wait, hang on. Last chance. Last chance. Let's make some money together. I know you want to. Sincerely, positive, Mike Sheely, host of Nightwave Radio. Let's go. Boom! Wait, I gotta do the fucking, sorry, I gotta put the creator in there. Recipients is support@getadhelp.com. That's what I had to send it to. Support@getadhelp. There we go. Boom. See that, Aaron? We are just both positive guys, dude. Positive guys.